Fulfilling Lives, a film about education, employment and training and/or productive activity, and the first film in a series of 4 preparation for adulthood films.
So Joseph is at Barnet and Southgate College in the learning disability section of the college. The time when we were preparing for Joseph to leave school and move on to college, I think was quite stressful. At the point where a child like Joseph becomes chronologically an adult, there's kind of, as a parent, a lot of turmoil, I suppose, that someone with such high care needs is now technically an adult. We were initially given a fairly generic list of colleges that are in the area, and I felt that it would have been helpful to have a bit more support to talk about which ones might be suitable for someone like him with his learning needs.
So college was not for Sam. What I would give as advice to other parents is think very carefully if you want your child to go to college. It's your dream. That was me. I thought, oh, he has to go to college, and I regret it. I think Sam should have gone straight to like a day centre type environment where they catered just for Sam.
Cedric went to Nash College. That was the beginning of, transitioning and just seeing how life would look like with Cedric being more independent, making new friends, being more social.
I was suggested to join something called the Leighton Project, a special needs college in Camden. There was a bit of a process to assign me someone who escort me to college and back home. I'm glad I did get that support in place.
So currently I'm now working for Lyme as a ranger. So my job is basically just to be assigned a zone in a certain area. So take Islington for example, and all I would do is just cycle to different bays and different areas, just making sure that bikes are all tidy basically.
Islington Council was setting up supported work for people like Robbie, and he got a job in daylight in the local day centre in the kitchen, and he's had that job now for 10-15 years, I guess. It's boosted his self-esteem a lot, thinking A, he's got a job, and B, he's got some skills which are useful. That's great, and of course he gets paid.
The social worker told us about Sweet Tree Farm, and Joseph started going there as part of his social care short breaks package in the holidays. And as he was going to start at college 4 days a week, we really wanted him to have Sweet Tree Farm as part of his package.
And then I heard about this place, PCDO, Person-Centred Day Opportunities. So I went to see all of them. Yeah, he's been there now for 8 years. He's so happy. He's so happy with the drive there because it's an hour. So he loves the journey to the centre.
And he used to start going daylight, which he loved because he got to interact again in that environment with other people. And then because he always grew up in Islington, he kind of reconnected with people from bridge school.
Monday I go college, Tuesday I go college, and then music with Emily. Wednesday, Jack, drumming on my band, aiming high. Yeah.
What do you do with Jack?
I play music with him.
That's a music session. But the drumming and the singing are things you do at Lee Road with the other people who live here, aren't they?
Yeah. I find them fun as well, and very exciting as well.
And then what do you do on a Thursday?
Every Thursday I go to my reception job and I volunteer in the reception.
Yeah, that's at 404 reception, isn't it? Yeah.
He was able to go to Spectrum, which was a new day service that was opening up part of daylight. And there we felt a lot of our questions were answered because they knew a lot more about autism than we did, and they were able to help us. I feel that's a brilliant service.
And also Jamie's had a lot of knockbacks, but it hasn't put him off fighting for his goal. I get it from him.